Welcome to the Mont Blanc presentation on the TwoPot system, and I'm Feuvre, and I head up the EB division at Mont Blanc, and we're going to take you through the TwoPot system this afternoon. So basically the TwoPot system was implemented on the 1st of September this year, and it comes back to a 30-year situation where we have developed in South Africa a need for people to access their retirement funds, and there will be a savings pot and a retirement pot. The amount in the savings pot is actually generated from the vested pot. So as at the 31st of August, all the amounts of money that you have saved in whatever retirement fund you have been in, whether it be a retirement annuity, provident fund or pension fund, will stay with the same rules and regulations as you had prior to the 1st of September, and that going forward, a third of all your contributions going into the savings pot and 2/3 going into the retirement pot will be the situation going forward. To give you an example of somebody that has 100,000 in their vested pot as at the 31st of August, 10,000 Rand will be automatically moved into the savings pot. And if you have an example, as we show you here, of 1,200 Rand per month going into your retirement fund, 400 Rand will go into your savings pot and 800 Rand will go into your retirement pot. If somebody has, in this example, 12,000 Rand invested plus interest, that will have grown to 12,600 Rand as at the 1st of January 2025. Your administrator, GQM, will then apply for a tax directive when you claim on the savings pot, and you would receive an amount of 12,600 Rand minus the 2,268 Rand in tax, plus an admin fee of 250, which means for a claim of 12,600 you would receive 10,082 Rand.
But Phil, why are we paying tax on this?
The reason why we pay tax is because the member saves tax at their marginal rate when they invest in a retirement fund, and therefore any withdrawal coming out of a retirement fund is taxed at that rate. This slide shows you the amount of tax that you would pay in terms of the different margins that you would be in.
So if I choose to withdraw, would that put me into a different tax margin based on the amount that I withdraw?
Normally no, but if you chose to actually withdraw a very large amount, that could actually move you from one of these tax brackets into the next one. So in this example, you could move from 18 to 26%, and of course SARS would then tax you at the higher rate, and they would assess that at the end of the tax year.
Would that be my tax then just for that one withdrawal?
Correct. So let's give you a few examples of what happens in this situation. The first one is what happens if you withdraw prior to retirement. So this is if you resign or retrenched. There is no difference at all to the way the monies in the vested pot will be treated. All monies in the savings pot will also be accessible to you. The only difference is the retirement pot now cannot be accessed until earliest age 55, when monies can only be annuitized to provide a monthly pension. What happens on death? Well, the amounts on death from the vested pot can be withdrawn. The savings pot can also be withdrawn. Your retirement pot, 1/3 can be withdrawn, but 2/3 must always be annuitized, subject to what we call the de minimis rule. And that rule says that if you have a pot of more than 237,100, you will have to annuitize that. If your savings in that retirement pot is 237,100 or less, then you can take it as a lump sum. What happens at retirement? Amounts available at retirement, which is from age 55 onwards. All your vested pot can be withdrawn as cash. All your savings pot can also be withdrawn as cash, but your retirement pot, you have to now buy a pension unless it is less than 237,100 Rand. Tax on your lump sums, not only do all your contributions to the fund go in tax-free. All the accumulation to your funds are also tax-free. And at the end of the day, 550,000 of your lump sum will also be tax-free. So finally, the TwoPot system is actually 3 pots. So from the 1st of September, you will have a vested pot, a savings pot, and a retirement pot. And we would like to actually say to you, please do not actually access the savings pot for lifestyle enrichment. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should withdraw the monies. And if you're in any doubt, please feel free to contact us at Mont Blanc, where we can actually put you in touch with an advisor who will help you navigate the financial situation that you find yourself in. And if you have any more questions, we're free. You can email us at any time and we'll be happy to answer those questions. Thank you very much.